Folks, today we're going to do a book review, and I have put this book review off several times, so that's why I decided I'll just tag it on to the end of my workout today, and that way we'll actually get it done. So we're not going to let the perfect be the enemy of the good here. Just going to go ahead and do it here in the garage. The book we are talking about today is this Tableau Desktop Specialist Certification. Book is published by Packt Publishing, is written by Mico. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. Folks, what this book is a test prep book. So Tableau Desktop Specialist Certification involves a test. The test is, I believe, 40 questions. Is not practical application. I haven't taken the test yet. I plan to take it soon. The test is offered by Tableau themselves. Tableau does all of their own tests. Test costs $100. Did have some questions about that. I understand it's not a terribly challenging test, but I do know people that have failed it. So not impossible, but definitely something that you might want a test prep book for. And especially if you're a little nervous about taking tests, this book is going to go a long way, I believe, to helping you pass the test, or at least getting you confident enough that you will pass it. Okay, let's go through structure real quick. The book is about 240 pages worth of content. It's broken down into three sections. First, part one is Intro to Tableau. And so Intro to Tableau is about 90 pages worth of content, so about, third of the book, a little less or a little more. Just talking about the overview of the cert, how to bring data in, how to kind of get started, and just what you're looking at, what the canvas looks like, or the the templates look like, what's a measure, what's a dimension, that sort of thing, where to put your little pills and all that sort of stuff with Tableau. And so it's orienting you to the tool and how to use it. So that's about 90 pages of that. Part two is called Mastering the Exam. Really, it's going into the in-depth things that you're going to be tested on the exam. So actually using Tableau, how to build graphs, goes into creating fundamental charts, data organization, insights, creating reports. So how to make a graph, how to make a dashboard, how to make a presentation. And these are all of the things that are going to be the bulk of the questions on the test, the domains of the test, which is how they grade it. And so that's about, you see it's about half the book there. That's that middle section there. And then the final 40 pages or so is orienting you to the test itself, the structure, the mechanics, what it's going to look like on test day. The proctor, which I know throws people off a little bit. Tableau is very, Salesforce and Tableau are very strenuous about guarding the value of their tests. They don't want it to be like, a Udemy cert or Coursera or something like that, where it's just kind of on your honor. They want to validate that people that hold Tableau certs have actually learned the material. So the tests are proctored. And that can be a bit of a shock for people that maybe haven't had someone watching them take a test since maybe they were in high school or graduated college. Some people get test anxiety. I know that's a thing. So, you can get a little weirded out by having a person watch you. And from what I understand, having never taken a Tableau test myself, I'm going off of other people's reports. I understand that can be quite intimidating, because if you start looking around the room too much, they think maybe you're cheating, and they'll challenge you on that. If you talk to yourself, not a Tableau test, but another Salesforce test. I had a friend of my last company that he started kind of mumbling to himself, and the test proctor called him out on it, said you can't do that. So there's some rules in here. This book does a really good job of describing, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. Make sure you've got all your ducks in a row, because you don't want to be rattled when you get in there to take the test. So very useful for that. All right, bottom line, pros and cons. I got some notes on the back here. Pros, this thing is very easy to read, it's very easy to get through. It's pretty quick. I don't recommend that you pick this up as your first reference on how to use Tableau, I recommend you take a course. There are various e-learning platforms where you can learn Tableau. Plenty of stuff for free on YouTube. If you want a how to use Tableau book, I recommend Learning Tableau 2022 by Joshua Milligan, also on Packt Publishing. But this is a test prep book, so it's a pretty good sort of ready reference. I might pick this up first if I'm using Tableau and I just want to remember something and I'm like, oh wait, how do I do that? Pick this up real quick. Cons, there's no exercises in here. Again, this is not how to learn how to use Tableau. If you want exercises, pick up Josh Milligan's book. This is strictly a test prep book. So not really a con of this book. I'm just saying, know what you're buying when you buy this. You can buy this book either on Packt from their website. I think there's some special bells and whistles if you get their special electronic edition. It costs a little bit more, but there's some stuff you get with that. You can also buy it on Amazon. The Kindle edition is $21. I don't think you get the sort of Packt publishing extras with that Kindle edition. This soft cover copy is $40. I personally like having a hard copy. It just makes me feel better, like opening it up. I can put notes in it. I don't take the electronic notes, so your individual results may vary. Pick up the edition that works best for you, but good recommendation on this one. Just know what you're buying, and if you want to learn how to use Tableau, there are other places to get that. All right, hope you enjoyed this review. Whatever platform you're viewing it on, go ahead and I'm sure there's some comment function, so toss me a like and a comment. Tell me what kind of books you'd like to see me review next. And thanks to Packt for the free copy.
Yeah.